Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Dave and Sue Play Yogscraft Complete. I'm your host, Kieran Dave, and with me, hopefully as always, is our lovely and talented assistant, Sue.
Hi.
Or actually, I'm the assistant in this case.
What?
Yeah, well, I am.
Wacky.
Whoa, wackiness! And I've just been refilling my Thaumcraft wand because in the last episode, we improved a bunch of stuff. And we also... Oh no, zombies outside, Sue. Where's my sword? I don't have my sword with me.
You left home
this is
without
not good.
it. Oh
Well,
my gosh.
this is a good chance to show off our newest feature. Hop back inside, Sue. Hop back inside. See, I put up some wards, so they can't easily get in.
Oh, they're still punching the door, though.
Well, they can punch you a little bit, right? But not very much. So that's pretty good, I think. I think my sword is probably needs to be repaired. It's probably waiting to be repaired. But at least now they can't easily bang on our door. Yeah, we can just go out here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just axe him to death. Why don't we go to sleep since we're the only ones in the server now, Sue?
Okay.
But now it's nice because we don't have to worry too much about keeping our door closed. The enemies can't get through that even if we don't close the door, but we can walk right through. Did you not go down the...
No, I missed it.
Well...
Oh,
wow.
look at that.
They can still hit our door somehow. Maybe I need to set it a little bit further. Yay, daylight. I need to find my stuff. Or make a better sword.
Oh, they're hitting a different door.
Oh yeah, that's probably what's... Oh!
Oh, God! No!
Sue!
No! How did this happen?
You hit me. Okay, well, that little crisis is now complete. Let's take a look what we've been working on here.
What have you been working on?
I've been staging out our tree farm, because I think I know how I'm going to build it.
Okay.
So, Sue, I could use your help with some of the stuff while I put together the gross part of the tree farm, right?
The gross part.
Yes. What I need to do is start setting up the thing that actually plants and harvests the trees. But until I can make golems, which will take a little while of us teching up, and we still want to, we want to get, basically, we want to get wood like today, right? So
Yeah.
we're going to set up a system that'll, well, eventually I can do it all with golems. But for now, today, I'm going to ask you to build a few fans that we're going to put over here where all
Okay.
these are, right? And those are the fans from open blocks that just push items. And then I'm going to ask you to build some hoppers that we're going to put over here
Okay.
to work on these, right? And so that will let us start to make trees and collect stuff. And then I think we're going to just dig out a little bit underneath here and have some sorting barrels, if you turn around, down here, where we'll actually store all the stuff. So right here, right here, right here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you go work on the fans and the barrels and stuff like that, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to actually show the folks at home how we're going to lay this out. I need to go grab some redstone though before we
3.
start.
3 fans.
Yeah, and I also found, by the way, check this out. I found amazing stuff when I was out hunting. Just a ton of cool stuff. But one of the things I found that I think you'll like, you can have this. It is super pony armor. The
Super pony armor.
Yeah, it's super pony
I
armor.
don't have a pony.
Well, you're gonna have to get a pony because now you have super pony armor.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we need to start here is we need a wee bit of redstone. That really should be enough. We'll see if we need more. I'm gonna go shooting out. This new elevator, by the way, I'm so happy that we built it. It's really a lot more fun than a ladder. You just go flying out of the house. I'm tempted to build a bunch. We were talking about, because if you stack them, they go up higher. So what we were thinking is what we could do is make a few of them and have it shoot you up in the air, and then you could hang glide away. So I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is break these limestone blocks. They're just there as a guide for us. And what we're going to do is first, this is the planter. So we can have this basically always turned on for now. So we're just going to have that ignored. And so it's going to constantly be trying to plant these saplings. Now, what's really interesting about these saplings is that they don't conduct redstone. Let me give you a quick example. Here's a regular block. And here's a redstone repeater. This would only work with a redstone repeater because of vanilla rules. By the way, check out how cool that looks with the texture pack. That is cool. So this drives power into the block. So if we go like this, you can see that it actually gains power. That's pretty useful. But if we were to go ahead, I'll just grab, well, pretty much anything else. Like, for example, if I were to do it across this, so I just break this, right? Break this and this. A regular block does not have the same potential. Or, I'm sorry, a non-regular block, a tile entity like a sapling. So I go ahead and I put this down, right? And then there is no propagation across. What's more, this guy, if we say that he only runs on high, you'll notice it does not receive power, right? So then all we have to do to finish this build is put one of these here and then run it up on top like that. That's all we need. Now, I think anyways, because what should happen basically is that when this grows, the block will complete the circuit, right? And that will be the end of it. It will start to use the autonomous activator in this case. We're actually going to not do any of that. What we're going to do is break this for now because we actually don't want the system firing just yet. I need to go grab our lumber axe. But with this, what will happen is when the tree grows, then the system will turn on a lumber axe until the tree gets broken. This will automatically replant things. The rest is just a little bit of work with item ducts in the back and sides, and particularly we're going to move them underneath. And then all we have to do is set up something. For now, all we have to do is just repair, or I'm sorry, just collect the goods. But in a little bit, we'll also set up a repair system because this is a pretty powerful tree farm. And the way that it works will be, we could actually put a few nearby and it would work just fine. So I'm going to go and grab some stuff that we need to finish that and give Sue a little bit of time to actually complete the other parts of the build because she's busy over there working. How you doing over there, Sue?
I'm working.
You're working it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, I'll come down and join you and we'll get ready for the next part. All right. All right, folks, we're back. And our little tree is grown here. And Sue has put down a fan. We'll turn those on in a sec because we're busy laying out the chests and the stuff that's going to catch all these amazing things that pop down off our tree.
Mm-hmm.
Sue, so you have some hoppers?
Yes, I do.
Would you please, we're going to shift right click them down onto those catch chests. Perfect. Now, we're using super cheap chests here because we just need them as something that it can safely interact with a chest. You don't want to use item ducts and hoppers. I've seen it go bad. So this extra hole here, what we're going to do is
basalt?
Well, what we're going to do actually is shift right click this hopper onto one of the other hoppers. Boom. Now we have an unbroken line of hoppers, right?
Cool.
Okay, maybe it's time for a test run of the system. What do you think?
Yep.
Well, so let me just show the folks down here. If you go down here, I have to build a little bit more graceful. Maybe another elevator? It's a little bit tricky to get to. But, come on. There we go. This system will turn on the fans. So right now it's inhibiting the redstone signals going into the block and stopping all of these things from turning on. But once I flip it, then, oh, you can see I can feel the fan pushing me already.
It's a breeze.
And it's a beautiful spring breeze. I think that the monsters can't climb up this, but we may have to get creative. Let's see. Can you figure this out, dude? Is this beyond you? Because I don't really want you interrupting my... You're so fuzzy. And... no. Fortunately, they're super dumb and can't climb ladders. He's going to come around here and basically just be lurky. Okay, the fan is on. Look at that go. Yep. So all I have to do is insert this. Wow, I'm getting pushed by the fan. Maybe we only need 1 or 2 fans. Maybe I have too many fans.
I wanted to only build 1 and see how...
Okay, there we go. Oh, and the system's online. And it's using the... oh, we have to set it to right click. Or I'm sorry, to left click. There we go. And online. So this should catch a whole lot of stuff. Stand back, Sue.
Okay. Oh, it went into the water.
Some of it will. Don't worry about that. Yeah, and there we go. We're just going to have maybe a couple extra hoppers.
Look, it's a race. Like it's a snail's
kind of
race.
A race. But look at all that wood that we caught.
Look at all the saplings that we're missing.
Yeah, we'll have to extend this out just a little bit. And that's why we need more fans, right? Like we need a fan here to catch that stuff because the fan goes out in a cone. So we do need more fans like I thought.
Okay.
But look at all the wood we just got.
Yeah,
and then the system didn't break the sapling. It automatically shut itself off. So it works exactly how we want it to. We just need to make a few more hoppers. I think 1 here and 1 over here would be fine for catching 90% of the stuff. The rest of the stuff, if it falls, I kind of don't care. I mean, like, we're not going to... This is not a perfect tree farm. Until we have golems, we can't make a perfect tree farm. So we're going to have to figure that out on our own terms, right? But this is going to get a lot of it. So that's cool. That's cool. We have a working test.
Exciting.
Yay. So let's go ahead and make the fans.
Okay. And
the other 2 hoppers that we need. And I'm going to go down here and be like, oh, meteor strike. Pew! Oh, I missed. My meteor strike was a complete fail. It was a meteorite strike. Oh no, God, this thing is so incredibly agile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leap around like a crazy person.
Okay. And
I'm going to have you do all the work. How's that sound? Pretty good?
Sounds normal.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that at all. Sorry. What I am going to do, though, is turn while you're... Oh, God, I need to turn these fans off. This is nuts. Hello. Just hit that. There we go. Fans are now off. Now, while this thing is online, I should probably break this because we don't really want the system running right now. There we go. But I'm so happy that that worked with just vanilla mechanics. That's really cool that that worked. What we're going to do is break off a little bit of stuff here. Now, I have these cool item ducts from thermal expansion. Sorry about that. I forget sometimes that when we do admin stuff on the server, I go into creative mode on NEI and I don't turn it off. I am cheating less than everybody else, though. For sure. Right. Actually, maybe I'm cheating more because I had player data from history. I don't know. What we're going to do here is we're going to turn the bottom to be an input and turn off the output. Right? So there we go. This thing needs to get our white cherry saplings. That needs to be the first place that things go. So we're going to go ahead and put down this. Oh, yes, I'm excited. I get to make something that I love making. It's always the most exciting thing for me. Sue, can we have a moment of pomp and circumstance here?
Okay.
This is done. No.
Sure. I think that's how it goes.
I think I forgot my my pomp and circumstance ruined because I forgot iron. Need to run back over and get some iron.
Well, what about the Imperial March? We can go with that.
Dun, 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 dun. Copyright infringement. Dun, 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 dun.
Ta-da!
Yeah. I am making a crescent hammer, and I am very happy to make this. First wrench on the server. Oh, and I killed a creeper earlier, and it gave me a creeper heart.
Good
How
job.
nuts is that? Yeah, that's nuts. That's super good.
There are now 3 fans upstairs,
Oh, perfect. In the right spot?
and
look at that.
I have another hopper ready to go.
I think it'll go. I don't know. Pick one side. Either side's good.
So I shift click on the other hopper.
Yes. You shift right click, and that will target it towards the hopper. There you go. So now that all gets filled in. So what I'm doing here is I am actually building out. Oh, I definitely need to be a little bit more clever about this. So what we're going to do here is set up a system that will put things, specific things in. So I'm going to need. Shucks, I should have brought more iron. Sue, do you have any extra iron?
Yes.
Can I have maybe 6 ingots?
6 ingots.
Singets.
A singlet?
A singlet. Can I wear your singlets?
No.
But I love singlets.
You're gonna stretch them all out.
I will, in the worst possible places.
Yes.
Are you counting these out carefully? Is this like a rationing thing, like from the old days?
You don't know how much we have.
I do. I've been the one that's mining it.
I've been looking at the inventory.
I'm the one who's mining, though.
I've been doing the bookwork.
You did the bookwork, the learning. All right. That's right. I can't even read. That's women's work. All right. So these item ducts are pretty cool and pretty smart. But for them to do exactly what we want, we're going to have to improve them a little bit. So by the way, these item ducts, super easy to make. These are the non-opaque versions that's just lead and tin. So they're for 6 of them. So basically super easy. But what we're going to do is they can't, if you right click on one with an empty hand, let's go like so. Let's say a pneumatic servo must be installed. So let's go ahead and make a pneumatic servo. They're actually really cheap. You saw me make some earlier, I think. Yeah, let's just grab one. We may need to get a little bit more glass to make this happen, but that's okay. Because we'll definitely need more than one. Is soup on?
Oh, that means it's chicken time.
Oh, wow, chicken time. A pneumatic servo has been installed, but not even chicken for us, right? It's chicken for the dogs.
It's dog chicken, okay.
Oh my god, dogs eat better than we do. Pneumatic servos, what they do, excuse me, pneumatic servos, what they do is they let us add filters to the system. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to set a item filter, whitelist, and have it always on. And what this is basically going to do is try and only allow the insertion of white cherry saplings into the, let's just hop underneath here. Only allow the insertion of white cherry saplings. So you can see we have some here and we have some here. For the sake of what materials I have on hand right now, let's go ahead and toss these in like this and tap a servo in there. Now, if we right click it with our wrench, or just I think there's bare hands, yeah. Now what we should do with this is have it always extract. It won't know where to put things, I think. So if it can't find a route, then it won't put anything out there. Eventually, we'll have the barrels up in front, and that's where it'll stash things. If it can't find a route, then I won't put it there. But let's go ahead and have it just automatically extract ignore redstone. Now, you'll notice here that already all of our stuff is gone. All of our saplings are gone. They're not gone though. They'll be here in just a sec. As soon as they find their way over. They didn't go in here because there's no route for them. And until we get the fast version, they're rather slow. So now you can see, ta-da, now we've got 12 of activators. So I need to make one more servo off camera. But that's going to automatically feed the saplings back in. Now, eventually we won't want that, right? We'll want to actually store excess, although this is a lot of saplings to toss in there. But eventually we'll want to have excess go elsewhere. For now, though, that's perfectly fine the way it is. So all we have to do is maybe make one more of those things. But yeah, so that's all set up. In fact, we could probably leave this on while we work now. Although I'm a little bit less than enthusiastic about working while those fans are on. Hey Sue, how you doing over there?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good, good. We got a bunch of good stuff here?
I think so.
Oh yeah, I forgot one servo works on both sides, so we're like super good here. All we have to do now is make a little bit of an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put the things down there, the barrels, right? And so for now, we're just going to have a an item duct set up here, and then make it not connect on that side, which is a little weird, I grant, but it's good. It's good. And then here, and make it not connect on that side. Right? And then here. Now here's the trick. It is going to connect here. However, we're going to right-click it to turn it into a dense item duct. A dense item duct acts like it's a much further distance than normal item ducts do. The reason that's important in our build is because we want the saplings to go off over that way as opposed to this way. Normally they go to the closest target, but that's not what they're going to do in our case, and that's not what we want them to do. So instead, we're just going to, do this, make sure that they're set up, and now we have enough room for many barrels. And we also have a buffer storage system. I mean, basically, we're all set here. All I have to do is make a little bit more of basalt to make it look even, and we can just toss the barrels down wherever we want here, finish off the build with a little bit more basalt and perhaps some wood, and boom, we have a functional tree farm. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the fans and re-enable the system. So let's go ahead and put this back down, right? And let's go ahead and jump in the water and go back over here and hit the redstone switch of the fans. And we're basically set up. Now, we'll probably need to make some more elegant redstone control, but I sort of like doing things vanilla on the initial build. It's not very costly. It's very easy. I really like it. It also helps remind you of the basics. It looks like we're almost done on this build, Sue.
Yay.
Yay.
We're going to have wood.
We're going to have all the wood. Do you have those barrels done?
Well, I have 2 barrels done.
Why don't you go ahead and just, all you have to do is toss them anywhere along this white line of item ducts.
Okay, so I could put in...
Go ahead and put down 1 for now.
Okay.
Okay. Let me show you a little bit about these barrels. These barrels are super cool. Just toss down 1. Okay. See that cool barrel? Sweet barrel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to toss in this wood that we get from it. Now, if I shift right click it with an open hand, then you'll see it has a little lock there.
Yes.
That locks it to a specific type of thing, so that nothing else can go in there. Let me go and grab 1 white cherry sapling here. Let me just grab 1. Oh, look, Sue.
A tree.
A tree is breaking. Interesting. Uh-oh.
What? What's wrong with it?
It looks like it may not... This build may not work because it doesn't know how to pass signal through. Oh, that's not good at all.
How?
We'll have to... Well, it's not a big deal. I'll just have to troubleshoot this a little bit. It should be able to go through, and when I place it, watch, if I place it now, it's going to figure it out. Because there's nothing there causing block updates, when it grows, it doesn't know. So let me get out of the way, but let's stand back and watch. It's going to work.
It's coming.
It's going to do its magic. Yeah.
Whoa,
look at that.
It's raining.
It's raining. So now we do need to get the one last hopper over there, and we got a little bit of a problem right here. I don't know what we're going to do. Yeah.
How about some fencing?
I mean, we need one more hopper.
Being blown around.
Yeah. I think the system's not going to quite catch everything, but that should be okay. You know, it's just not that big a deal. What we will miss is not going to break the server. It's not going to break us. Why don't you go ahead and toss down 1 more of those barrels. Or here, toss it down to me.
I have 1 more barrel.
1 more barrel, please.
Where are you? Oh, okay, there you go.
And that will be where the saplings go. I'll toss that in here, one of these, and then shift right click, and then I can even take it back out, and I can put it in these barrels. I'll grab this down here too. This build's a little messy, but given the extremely low cost and extreme early gameness of it, it should be no problem. So now that should vanish in a sec and be taken. Oh boy, it's windy. Should be taken to the only place it's allowed to go. So it should be refilling up here. Is it just not going? Because that should be the only place that it can go. All right, folks, so far this is going on pretty well. It's working well. The last trick, I think, is we need to solve this issue here. That when this, basically when this tree gets set up, it doesn't send a block update to every other thing. So let me show you what I mean, because this is kind of tricky. This is sort of like the insider baseball of Minecraft. So maybe you want to know about this too. I don't know.
What?
So anytime something happens in the Minecraft world, it needs to tell everybody else in the world about it. Otherwise, it basically nothing in the world knows. Like when something changes, it has to tell the rest of the world that it changed.
Okay.
It's how it got programmed, right? A little bit weird. So when you place blocks, it tells the rest of the world around it, hey, you placed a block.
Yep.
Now, if I walk up to this guy and I right-click him, then that counts as a redstone update. Now, it doesn't actually change him. So what we need to do is figure out a way to cause block updates in the world around this. I'm not sure exactly what to do about it. I'm wondering if maybe I can use this. First of all, if I put this guy down, this thing, like so, well, as you can see, that's going to start changing stuff. And the block update should technically cause... Let's just stop this here. See, it doesn't cause a block update. But if I put down this piece of stone right here, or I guess right there. Now that caused a block update with all the things, and that basically...
Now it's harvesting tree.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, by the way, check out all that stuff we're getting. That's per
goodness.
tree. Yeah. We're doing pretty well here.
Oh, look, it's blowing most of the stuff.
Yeah. Good job with that the second fence.
Oh, wow. Look at the tree next door on top.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff up there. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, this stuff is stuff. All right, folks, well, we're resetting our system because we did some experimentation, and Sue had the bright idea that maybe it worked with vanilla saplings. A little bit of testing, and we discovered that it does indeed work with vanilla saplings. So all we have to do is just pick a vanilla wood that we like for now, until we can have a little bit more of a proper wood, like tree farm, something a little bit less improvised and more awesome, right? And then we'll be all set. So all I'm doing over here is basically setting up just the patterning of the system. So we want this part of the system to be the wood, and then everything else should flow naturally. So yeah, now all I have to do is make sure that this ignores redstone and comes back on, and then boom. Now we have a little bit of this stuff. Let's hope we can grow. There, da-da. Now, as you can see, the vanilla saplings correctly send block updates. Unfortunately, it does add a little bit of a complication to our build suit.
How so?
Oh, wait, you know what? It doesn't. It doesn't at all. There we go. All the stuff got blown away.
Because the fan wasn't on.
Yeah. And let's toss that and that out. And ta-da! And so that should get some spruce saplings back in a sec, and the system will reset. We only had one spruce sapling that we brought from afar, so that's why it's taking a while, but it will find its way. I hope. There we go.
There we go.
How many did we end up with? At least 2? Yeah, we got a few.
Okay, good.
So long as we are sapling positive, we're good. And hopefully that'll make it grow faster. Yeah, so I think that, you know, this is like with any build. You just got to be a little bit careful about how you set things up. If we were to do oak saplings, we'd need an extra barrel for the other stuff. But the other thing I wanted to show was that down here, because of the way vanilla double chests work, you actually have to have 2 taps on them. One on each side. Oh, what's this? Interesting. Oak wood stuck down here. And then, yeah, this one's clear. So, yeah, you have to be a little bit careful with that. But yeah, so I just had to move things. I don't have to use servos for these, just putting some redstone torches down there is cheap and effective, and we have a system that's going to give us basically all the wood we want. Let me see if I can force this thing, because you always want to test a build thoroughly. Force this thing, and then all we have to do, Sue, come on, grow. Finally. And away it goes. So, yeah. Next part of the system, Sue, would be for us to make a axe that is a system that repairs broken axes.
Okay.
And I have to play a little bit. I have some extra item ducks lying around, and that's the heart of what we need to make such a system. So maybe I will experiment with that. I think that we're actually doing pretty good on content for this episode, so maybe we'll just set it up for next episode. But before we go, there is one thing we have to do to make this complete. Off camera, we'll probably make a steel lumber axe with maybe a really good handle, like a slime handle, right?
Oh.
And yeah, well, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Slime handles are great. Why are you upset?
They just sound horrible.
No. Look, there's slime handles. Well, Avarice has a slime handle. Look at it.
It does?
Yeah.
But it's all slimy.
Where did my
Maybe
pickaxe
sticky?
just go?
It's
Oh,
sticky.
it fell in here. Look. Try it. Does it feel sticky? You've used it. You didn't ever comment on the stickiness of it.
Gooey.
Oh, it's not gooey. But the last thing we need to do is make a chunk loader. Now, there's a bunch of chunk loaders that we could use, but the one we can afford to use is from Immobus's. Yes, Immobus's
Dollar
chunk loader.
store.
The dollar store, yes. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. It's a block of iron surrounded by gold. So definitely an expensive item to have. But what chunk loaders do, Sue, is they make it so that even when you're logged out, that space is open and on.
Of course.
Right. So with that, we'll be able to, even while we sleep, accumulate all the woody goodness. We'll have wood when we wake up. What?
Nothing.
What are you getting on about over there?
Nothing.
I don't understand why you're giggling. Oh, God, what did I say? Oh, I'm sorry, society. Oh, wow, there's more stairs there now. I gotta tell you, I kind of like how this little area as a starter base is shaping up. It's like this little tiny village with a secret underground lab. So where should we put this? How about if we put this right here? And we just need to make it maybe a 3x3. There we go. And now we're all set up. We can basically, everything here will be loaded and just run on its own. We'll probably get totally pelted by moonstone, but that's just the way it is.
Did we do something bad?
No, we didn't do anything bad. Look at this, Sue. We have a tree farm.
No, we're talking about the moonstones.
No, we didn't do anything bad. The moon's not punishing us.
Okay.
How
I
do
don't know.
How do you like handling that slimy handle there? Pretty good, right?
It's kind of floppy in my hand.
Well, can I have my floppy, slimy handle back?
Yeah.
You always monopolize my floppy, slimy
I'm
handle.
gonna wipe my hand.
You stay away from me. I'm not for hand wipes. All right. Yeah, I think that maybe that's a good episode. We worked through a build. We now have a tree farm build that will run even while we sleep and should be sapling positive. I'm still sort of surprised that we didn't see more saplings come out of that because I could have swore I saw 2. Maybe we got another one over here. But that'll probably be enough. Folks, if you're enjoying this, please comment and let us know what you think. Yeah, there's only one there. Weird. Likes and subscribes are always appreciated. To be honest, you watching is the most important part. But if you want to talk to me, that's the second most important part. I love hearing from it. Sue, are you going to start reading the comments too?
Oh, should I?
Well, you can if you want. People might have questions for you.
I don't know. This is YouTube.
This is YouTube. This is the new YouTube after the Google Plus integration, so it's not quite so terribly...
I don't know. I haven't really seen a big change, man.
No, there's a big change. There's big changes. Everything's getting better. Next episode, we're probably going to have to go to the Nether, Sue. I've been showing off... Actually, I've been doing it without showing it off, I should say. We've been fabricating a ton of lava and putting it in these portable tanks. But basically, we've just been melting down stone into lava over and over. And I have I guess, 16 buckets of lava besides what I'm using to cook this. So I finally managed to get the lava to go underneath this actual crucible over here. So that's good, right?
Sure.
That's great, I think. Folks, thanks for watching, and please join us next time when we will, I don't know, go kill the Nether Dragon. Nether Dragon.
Really?
No, we probably won't.
Okay, good.
But we might want to get some armor.
Yeah. I'm feeling kind of nude.
Nudist.